So welcome to part two of taking care of mom. Um, we had kind of a rough night last night, and I'll tell you a little bit about the day yesterday. So the last video I did, I think, was on Sunday before I before I came out here to mom's. I got on a plane yesterday, so it's now Tuesday. Got on a plane yesterday. Um, got up at like 3:30 in the morning left the house at 3:30 in the morning. Got on my plane, um, about an hour and a half flight. Got here um, to where my mom is. Had her friend pick me up from the airport, and I went to the grocery store so I could get some provisions for myself, not knowing what kind of food mom had in the house, um, or what what we would be doing in regards to meals. So I picked up a few things for myself to make sure I had some healthy options and some options to prepare meals for mom if needed. So she did come home. They brought her a hospice nurse came by to visit and let us know um, kind of what to expect with her ongoing visits once a week. We talked about mom's medications. Um, Mom could barely stay awake all day, and I'll get to that in a minute. But uh, we did um, we did have to kind of keep prompting her. She was falling asleep in her chair, in a computer chair, not a nice comfy lounge chair or on the sofa, nothing like that. She wanted to sit at her computer, which she wasn't even awake enough to sign on to. Fine, don't argue with her, but we kept trying to prompt her to sit up a little bit, and she wanted to wake up. She wanted to talk to us. She wanted to go over some business things. She just couldn't stay awake long enough. So her friend and I did get a recliner from the basement and hauled it out through the basement door, through the yard, back through the garage, across the dining room, and into the kitchen, where we were able to make her a little more comfortable. And she kind of slept there for an hour or so, the best she could. She did keep trying to sit up, and we had to prompt her, hey, lay back, it'll be okay. Um, so what my concern with that is, how much of her sleeping is related to her condition and how much is related to all the medication she's on. They gave her anti-anxieties. In fact, when the nurse was here for the home visit yesterday, she did get an anxiety pill. And so, how much is from the medication, the anxiety pills, drowsiness caused by other medications she's on. Um, we counted 14 prescriptions um, in total. I logged several yesterday, including her inhalers and the nebulizer. her breathing treatments, I did count in that. But she's got everything from, fro yeah, I just can't even get started. Now I do wanna say that I'm trying very hard to, protect my mother's privacy. I know I'm gonna get some hate for putting my experience with this out there, but I kind of feel it's something that, somebody else who's going through something similar may want to know what kinds of things to expect or just be able to identify. So I'm trying very hard to protect my mother's privacy and the privacy of others around, her friends, doctors. We're not going to put any of their names out here. In fact, I haven't even disclosed the location. So the prescriptions. This is insane. I counted 14 prescriptions in total, including 3 new ones that were delivered last evening. I don't know, around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something. I don't know. It was in the evening. Now, I'm logging the prescriptions on a spreadsheet, which I can explain a little bit later, but I am creating a spreadsheet to keep track of which medication she takes at which time, what it's for, and even how often she's supposed to be taking it, just so we can keep track and don't over medicate, as well as make sure she gets what she needs. So this is crazy. I had this whole spreadsheet of her medications, and we get this package last night, and you can see uh, it says to call the hospice nurse before we open. So yes, please contact your hospice nurse prior to opening. Okay, there's clearly some important stuff here. So the paperwork that came with those, I'll just flash in front of you pages and pages. But we had, I counted them. There's actually 3 different medications in all these pages. Um, and I added those to the spreadsheet. Like I said, total of 14. So it's a lot of medication. So I'm not sure how much of her sleepiness is her condition and declining, a decline in her health, or how much is actually the medicine. So today I'm hoping that we can get through the bulk of the day without the anti-anxiety, at least, so we can see, how she's doing and have a coherent conversation, because when she's alert, which we had periods of absolute alertness yesterday, she's very sharp. She's able to talk about business, which bills need to get paid, what what documents need to get signed. She's not by any means um, impaired mentally. It's just her sleepiness. So we're going to hope to get through a little more business today, and then let her get back to sleep if she needs. The whole idea here is taking care of mom. and making sure she has what she needs. So, so we got the recliner up yesterday. She did wake up a little bit and go to her computer for about half an hour. Um, well, a little longer than that because she was there for about 5 or 10 minutes trying to get signed on and nodded off to sleep again. About, I don't know, a little bit later, maybe 45 minutes, she woke up, got real alert. Uh, she was having trouble getting logged into her her program that she likes on the internet, and so she was definitely alert enough to be irritated about that and have a short conversation. And then she nodded off again, and we decided, okay, maybe it's time to settle down and go to sleep. And then she wanted to try again. This went on for a couple of hours. She kind of got halfway in, and her browser program, whatever she was using, kind of kicked her out. So she gave up and moved to the dining room table where she proceeded to pay bills for about 10 minutes. So we got through that, no problem. She signed her own check. She filled in the amount. She did, um, she pulled the stub off of her utility statement and got it all in the envelopes, ready to go. No problems. And then she couldn't find a pencil that, yeah, thanks, Mom. You're the things you worry about. So she had a pencil that was at the hospital with her, and she wanted to use that pencil. We couldn't find it. So she was a little agitated about that, but but I convinced her that it was nothing that couldn't wait till tomorrow and suggested that we try to go to bed. So about 9 o'clock, we're in agreement. It's time to start making our way upstairs. She wanted to try to make it on her own, and I agreed. As I discussed in the last video, that independence is super important. Uh, so she got to the stairs and started to have some trouble and started stumbling. So it seemed to me that she was either really struggling or trying to get to something that she hadn't mentioned to me and was just, still a little weak from the medication that had made her that had made her sleep most of the day. So I asked her, what are we trying to do? She said, my leg wants to go that way. I'm trying to go that way. Okay. And this is where it got really tough for about an hour. We did, I did get her to lean on me, and I helped her to the stairs. She wanted to try to make it up the stairs by herself. I stayed with her every step and had her kind of, hang on. And we got to the top step and she just dropped. Okay, so we just got a phone call from my mom's friend, and I had to go take that. I'm back. Um, so last night, as I said, was a bit of a struggle, and we had a really hard time getting mom up the stairs and into bed. And she just had no strength. So it was very challenging. It actually took us about an hour. So today, um, we're going to meet with the hospice caseworker who's coming to the house. Um, so mom's friend will be coming over in a little while, and I'll be looking at um, the care options today, whether it's home care, the cost, uh, the details, what's involved, what's included, as well as facilities. So that's the plan for today. Um, it's definitely a lot to think about. We have looked at some pricing. I have to get more details, like I said. The pricing for home care can average anywhere from $20 to $30 an hour. So, for 24-hour care, that's like, 16 to $18,000 a month. Most of us don't have that kind of money, so we have to look at, all the options. There's also facilities. There's, short-term stays. There's different things. So today, I'll talk to the caseworker, see what she recommends, and look through some information they gave us. I'm going online, Google, and I'm looking up places on my own, and I'll be making some phone calls. So I guess it's about time to go get ready to start talking to and seeing people, and it's about time for mom's morning medication. So thank you for tuning in and checking in with me on the latest update. And today is June 25th. Again, it's a Tuesday. So I'm not sure, as I originally said, if I'll be posting during the process or if I will have to wait till I get home and upload it all at once. Just not sure. Minimal editing. There really isn't much time for that. It's more important um, to get the information out there. Um, Today I'm a little less sad. I'm just, more concerned about mom's care and making sure she's getting what she needs and has people around her who love her, care about her, and are interested in her welfare. So, that said, I'll be checking in again later once we get more information. And have a blessed day. Thank you for checking in with me, and we'll see you soon.